So my WEX talk is on the globalization of fast food. So what is globalization? Globalization is the process of interaction and integration among the people, companies, and governments of different nations, a process driven by international trade and investment and aided by information technology. So, how much fast food do we really have? In America alone, there are 160,000 fast food restaurants, serving 50 million people a day. 44% of Americans eat fast food about once a day. Or about once a week, sorry. That would be me. I go to Wendy's, get a 4-piece, but 6% eat it 7 times a week. That's once a day. In the world, we have 500,000 fast food restaurants. So, what is my goal for this presentation? My goal for this presentation is not to tell you that fast food's bad for you, has a lot of salt, makes you fat. My goal is to show how fast food is a great example of the overall effects of globalization. But is the globalization of fast food positive or negative? Does fast food create a loss of cultural identity, or does it promote global unity? Let's talk about McDonald's. McDonald's is found in 118 countries and territories around the world and serves 68 million people a day. It has over 35,000 restaurants and employs more than 1.7 million people. Subway. Subway is the fastest growing franchise in the world. It has 41,827 restaurants and has surpassed McDonald's. So this is an example of global menus around the world. Fast food companies around the world try to make their food appealing to local cultures. This is where globalization comes in. Burger King in Japan offers 4 different Whoppers, seen here. The American Whopper, which has barbecue, the Malaysian Whopper, which is black pepper, the spicy Italian Whopper, and the teriyaki Whopper from Japan. Similarly, McDonald's in Germany offers the Big Argentina barbecue burger, the Thai chicken, and the Big South Africa. Also, in Israel, Subway offers kosher Subway. It's strictly kosher, and you can even find kosher Subways in the local JCC. So, although this idea of a global menu seems like it would expose flavors and ideas from around the world, I believe that it creates stereotypes of other countries. I call this standard globalization. This is where standard flavors or ingredients of a country are used to create something that tries to represent a whole region, but doesn't do it justice. These menus are examples of global menus portraying America. Now, this menu is from Israel, and this menu is from the UK. All of these burgers are named after different states in the United States, and I believe that this is negative because a person purchasing these burgers in either of these two countries would believe that if they were to travel to New York, this is what they would find piled on top of a cheeseburger. So this chart has some fast food fun facts, but also, more importantly, has prices of different quarter pounders of cheese around the world. So in the Ukraine, you can get a burger for $1.80 in American money, and then all the way up to in Norway, where it costs $8.06 to get 1 quarter pounder of cheese. Another good thing about this chart is that it shows some of the ways McDonald's uses the local cultures to their advantage. So in Sweden, they actually have a ski-through McDonald's, not a drive-through, but a ski-through. I believe that that's using countries to their advantage, and I don't think that's good. So let's compare fast food to home-cooked food. So the quarter pounder of cheese meal from McDonald's costs $5.49. But for the same meal, you can get 1 pound of fresh ground beef for $3, which you would split into 4 for 4 quarter-pound burgers. A pound of potatoes for your fries, 99 cents. A head of lettuce, $1.50. Tomatoes, $1.50. Cheese, $3.20. Buns, $1.50. And that comes out to $12 for all the ingredients to make 4 quarter-pounder of cheeseburger and fries. Divide that by 4, you get $3 a burger, which is significantly less than the $5.49 you would spend at McDonald's. So after seeing how much cheaper it is to eat at home, why would you go out to a fast food restaurant? In some countries, prices for fast food, as we saw on the previous slide, are even higher. So is fast food globalization good or bad? In my opinion, the globalization of fast food is bad. Some of the reasons are that it weakens cultural diversity, it standardizes societal behaviors across countries, It creates false stereotypes of regions. Also, it is very unhealthy for you, but I didn't focus on that. So why is fast food so popular then? Fast food is perceived as cheap, but it really isn't. And it's also very convenient to access on your way home from work. Also, fast food is fast, which is important in our rapidly fast-changing society. And also, the companies market it very successfully. And it's delicious. So I'll leave you with a little fast food for thought. So next time you go out to eat at a fast food restaurant, remember that you and millions around the world have been conquered by this global fast food empire that is larger than the Mongols could have ever been. So thanks for listening.